So the next method of factorization is to do with difference of two squares. You might have in my earlier classes when I did expansions, right, I have explained you about one formula. If you remember, right, a square minus b square is always a plus b times a minus b. I hope you recall this particular formula. This is what we are going to, if you look at it, difference of two squares. Okay, difference of two squares. Whenever you see expressions in this particular format, you can break them down into two factors like this. So this is what we are going to use in these examples over here. Look at it. The moment you see these kind of problems, you should be able to make out that I have to use this rule. Okay, so first example, what do you have over here? You need to bring it to that particular format first. Okay, so what can I do? You have a 4x square. How can I write it as a whole square of something? Can I write it as 2x ka whole square? Look at it. When you do 2x into 2x, you should be able to get 4x whole square. So similarly, 169 is the square root. What is the square root of 169? It's 13. So I can write this one as 13 y ka whole square. Look at it. I brought it into the format of a square minus b square. So what are the factors for this one? Simple, just go ahead and put it. It will be 2x plus 13y times it will be 2x minus 13y. Let's look at the second one. You have 1 minus b minus c ka whole square. So what can you do over here? Can you bring it to the format of a square minus b square? I can write 1 as 1 square and this one b minus c ka whole square. Look at it. Okay, so this is in the format of, so what I'll do is that for solving this problem in an easier way, I'll just replace this, let b minus c is equal to, I'll put it as a. Okay, for simplicity, look at it. Why I do it, I'll tell you later. So what this becomes? It becomes 1 square minus a square. So when you go ahead and factorize them, what do you get? You get 1 plus a times 1 minus a. Now you're going to plug the value of a back over here. So what you need to do is that always you need to put it like this. Always remember, use brackets in algebra. Otherwise you might go wrong. 1 plus, I am replacing a with b minus c. Okay, I've done it. Similarly, this one, I am replacing it with 1 minus b minus c. Look at it. Why did I put the bracket? You'll get to understand now. When I open the bracket, this will become, I'm opening the bracket with plus, so nothing changes over here. It remains as is like this. But here what will happen is that I'm opening the bracket with a minus over here. It will become minus b, minus into minus will become plus c. So these are the two factors. Don't try to put it directly 1 minus b minus c. That's the wrong answer. You cannot put it 1 minus b minus c. So this is how you need to do it. Okay. Similarly, you have one more example. Look at it. Okay. So what do you have over 3 minus 12? Can I write 3 as, if you look at these two terms, right, I can take a 3 common out first of all to make my life much more easier. So what I'm going to do, first thing what I'm going to do, I'll take 3 common out. What will I left with? Here I'll be left with 1 and here I'll be left with a 4 times a minus b ka square a. Okay. So now this 3 remains like this. Again, for simplicity, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put a minus b. Let a minus b again in bracket is equal to x. उसको x substitute करो, ठीक है ना? When you put it as x over here, what does your problem become? ये क्या हो रहा है? 3 times it will be 1 square. I can write 1 as 1 square minus 4x square हो रहा है, ठीक है ना? ये 4x square हो जा रहा है. So what happens here? 3. Now how are you going to replace this? You are going to put it as 1 square minus 2x का whole square. देखो. Again, it's in the format of a square minus b square हो गया है. So what is a square minus b square? I can again break it into factors. This will become 3 times 1 minus 2x and 1 plus 2x. Right? Okay. अब क्या करूंगा मैं इसमें x की जगह a minus b डाल दूंगा. I have to replace it back over there, so put it back. So now again brackets are very much important. So 1 minus 2 times a minus b, right? Close the bracket. And similarly this will be 1 plus 2 times a minus b. If you don't use brackets over here, your entire sum is going to go wrong. Don't do that. So always remember that, use brackets. Now I can use a simple bracket because I'm going to open up everything. Minus 2a, ये देखो minus into minus plus हो जाएगा, 2b हो जाएगा. And the next one is simple. You are opening with a plus, nothing changes over here. Put it as 2a minus 2b. That's your answer. Let's look at two more examples before we close this particular topic, right? Difference of 2 square. Now you have something of this sort. X to the power 4 plus y to the power 4 minus 11 का x square into y square. Whenever you see these kind of problems, right, you need to think through. यहाँ देखो x to the power 4 है, y to the power 4 है और साथ में x square y square है. मतलब they are asking me to think in the direction of making it a square of something, right? This one, look at it. Can I write it like this? इसको मैं कैसे लिख सकता हूँ? x square का whole square लिख सकता हूँ. Similarly, इसको कैसे लिख सकता हूँ? इसको y square का whole square लिख सकता हूँ, right? And अगर इसको मैं a पकड़ूं और इसको मैं b पकड़ूं तो ये a square plus b square हो रहा है. मुझे क्या चाहिए? यहां से मैं क्या निकाल सकता हूं? मैं यहां से माइनस 2x square y square निकाल सकता हूं और बाकी जो बचा हुआ है I can write it as 9 square y square. Look at it. Look at it. Does this make sense? Minus 2x square y square and minus 9x square y square will become minus 11x square y square. Now look at it. Group this one. What do you see over here? What is this? This is nothing but this is x square minus y square का whole square है, देखो ये. Okay? And ये वाला क्या हो रहा है? Can I write this one like this? 3xy का whole square. देखो, simple हो गया. Okay? So now ये बन गया मेरा a, ये बन गया a और ये बन गया b. Okay? So let a is equal to x square y square. ठीक है, और ये b and b is equal to 3xy. कर लो इसको. तो what you get a square minus b square मिल रहा है. a square base minus b square का फैक्टर्स क्या है? a plus b times a minus b. हो गया. अब क्या करते हैं? वापस ये वैल्यूज पुट कर देते हैं इसमें. Let's see what happens. So when I do this, a क्या है मेरा? x square minus y square plus b है तो plus 3xy हो जाएगा यहाँ पर. And what is a again? It is x square minus y square minus 3xy हो जाएगा. That's what it is. This is what you can get. You can further reduce it to x plus y and x minus y over here, but it will not help you because this doesn't have any term which is common between these two. So this should be your answer. Understood? Makes sense? So similarly, the next one, if you look at it, the next one, if I may rub this a little bit here, ठीक है? The last one, देखते हैं. अब इन लोगों ने they have given a product of two squares like this and plus 4xy. So I won't be able to make much use of it. So let's open this one. So इसको पहले खोलते हैं. 1 minus y square minus x square times 1 minus 1. Yes, I'm doing a simple multiplication to open up that one first. Okay. So this becomes 1 minus y square minus x square minus x square y square, right? Plus 4xy. Look at it. Now let me arrange them, okay, in order so that we have to group them so that we can bring it into this particular format. So I'll take this positive one, x square y square, right? And I'll break this one into two parts. The 4xy, what I'm going to do is that I'm break it into two parts. I'll make it 2xy plus 2xy. Okay, so I'm going to use one of them over here and this plus one over here. Okay, So I'm covered with this one, and this one. So I'm left with another 3 terms. So let me write it as it is. Minus y square plus 2xy. So I have covered all the 6 terms, right? Now look at it. How can I, what do you see this one? This I can write it as xy plus 1 ka whole square. Look at it. This bit. Okay, and now I'll take a minus common over here. So what I am left with, I'll be left with x square plus y square minus 2xy. This is nothing but, so write it like this, xy plus 1 ka whole square minus x minus y ka whole square. Look at this. I have got this expression into difference of 2 squares. Now you know what is it? It is this plus this minus this. So what you need to do, first one is plus 1 plus x minus y. We don't have to worry about the bracket over here, but here you need to worry about the bracket. So this one will become xy plus 1 minus x plus y. Remember that one. This is your answer.